Hey yo, this is Ishnai Ciarfox, and welcome to my stream. Hopefully everything's working on that end. Yay. Alright. Let's see. Fence. Sounds good. Okay, thank you. I appreciate. I did a few test things, but it's me, and I have hearing problems as it is. Loud sounds. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Scream. Strange noises. Quiet sounds. Quiet, quiet. Quiet, quiet.
Can't see?
But yeah, I have tinnitus or whatever, and ringing in my ears. So sometimes, like when I say that I check for sound, it's kind of hard on my end. Okay. Yeah, ringing in the ears. Yeah. I'm used to it. I didn't realize that I had it until somebody mentioned that it wasn't normal for you to not have ringing in your ears. So that was like in middle school. We had this thing about listening, having earphones on too loud, and you could end up getting it. And I was like sitting there going, "Oh, people normally don't have this ringing."
It's been 2 whole days. Surely Hu Tao must have finished her work
That's
by
a bit
now.
loud.
Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
All right. But yeah. Bounce.
Hey there! It's us again!
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
In 2 days?
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Normal.
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Okay, well, in
I'd
that
say put a
case,
GPS on her,
days
but
isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
no, Gummy gets a voice either. Hey, I spy Ishnai a Paimon. Man, how's it been? Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, hey, Gaming.
Happy Lantern
So,
Rite,
what
Gummy.
brings you here?
I gotta make a delivery to Chinyu Vale. It works out nicely because my dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyways. So 2 birds with one stone.
Hold on. A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
I don't think he's allowed to tell. Wait, what? Have you learned fortune telling or something? How would you know that? How could you know that?
No, we just ran into Singcho a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Whoa, you scared me there for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak on one job. We were specifically told to be extremely hush hush. Well, I mean, we would have found out from you if you hadn't. But it sounds like you found out from another source, so we're all good. Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count, and then we'll be on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Singcho's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, Baiju part is news to me. But anyways, the master from Feiyun Commerce Guild said they want to ship some things back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst. So don't worry, there's still hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Sure. Before you run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu is already back home in Qinyu Vale. He and his brother made a trip together. Something about checking if any repairs are needed at the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
Let's check in with Baizu.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Yeah, because patient confidentiality does not exist in this. All right, well, I'd better get moving. Next time we're going for a dim sum.
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
The most curious coincidence. He was searching for you too.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Has his lordship taken a turn for the worse?
His condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
Oh
She
no.
still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Usually if you ask something of Chi-Chi, she does it.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There's also a rule in the notebook that says not finding herbs okay, getting home late not okay. But she's now over a day late and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence our concern that something has happened to her. So we postponed a commission at the Adventurers Guild. We posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Oh, sweetie. Neither am I. Just this morning, some adventurers were back already, saying they found a place where Chi-Chi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where did you send her to go herb gathering?
Luong Hill, in the Chingsa mountain range.
Chingsa again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We should discuss that later. Right now, we should go.
Finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
No, it's a better... I'll go with that one. That one might be better. Yeah, this one looks haunted more. Suddenly distracted by herb gathering myself. Well, flower. Herb.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Chi-Chi's okay. Incinerate! Ow! Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here?
No! No, of course not. And likely with Hu Tao. Probably with Hu
What
Tao.
are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting!
Sure!
People from the Adventurers Guild did say Wuwang Hill was haunted.
I mean,
Hu
yes,
Tao
yes it
knows
is.
all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too.
Well, then again, where we meet her, Hu Tao, if I remember correctly, first for her character meeting is here. For her character quest. Then what happened to Chi-Chi?
Oh, 1 second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
Sure. Perfectly logical, arguable, but not very
All
credible.
right, then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
Alright, gang! Split up for clues!
Huh? What was that sound? Ah! Ghost incoming!
Paimon! We literally been to the Night Kingdom. Hold up, it's me.
Yelan, what are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kinda was, just not by ghosts, apparently.
That's right. I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers, but it looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyways, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead.
But we have to find Chi-Chi. She went missing around here, and she could be in danger.
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild filled me in. I found an herb gathering basket part way up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know that the immediate area is safe. Beyond this point, I can't be sure. So you're here for look for Chi-Chi as well? No. I'm investigating an unknown disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Chi's village, plus they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
Baiju noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Chingsa village.
Chingsa. Actually, we discovered the source of the problem isn't Chingsa village itself, but where we are now, Wuwang Hill. But the village isn't far from here. The elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they are borne the brunt of it.
Huh. The plot thickens.
I bet Hu Tao and Lan Yan know something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Some are difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak with Nigong. Yeah.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I would let you walk away?
What are you gonna do?
I'm kidding. Nigong is well aware of the situation with Director Hu. Everything I suggested with Lanyan and Chi-Chi have ended up the same place as her. Come. She will explain everything. Mommy will explain everything. Please step on me.
I've not finished my research.
I'm sorry! Killed me by not letting me... In the past, I would have said no way. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. That all goes without saying, unlike what I'd hope you're going to say next. You sure have a way with words. All right, fine. It's a yes. The gates of Fright? Gunyan Stone Forest, yeah? I can handle it. I knew I could count on the great Captain Beto for an answer to the call of duty. Save the compliments. Just be sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so they're expecting 5 times their usual pay. Ha, the deal is sealed, and then the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now. So what's your share, hum? How much will that rob me of? Oh, please. Firstly, nobody can rob the Tingshan. Not even me. And secondly, keep my share. It's my gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin with it. Aww. Saves me a trip to the market, right? I ship! Oh, hey, Ishnai and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beto!
Ah, little Paimon. That bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what Nidog needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you.
What?
Sorry, gotta dash. See you around, folks. Oh, yeah, and happy Lantern Rite. Yelan clearly knows me well. She brought you two here without meaning to say a word. Beto said you were conscripting us? Beto never passes an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong, though, is she? Ishnai and Paimon are actually been there before. It makes them perfect candidates.
In where? Where's there?
I know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hu Tao and Miss Chi-Chi and La Yan are currently stranded inside the border.
Border? The border? That border?
Yes, that border. The border between life and death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
They know everything! Mommy knows! Come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
How are you so sure they're at the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail, but let me give you a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness afflicting the elderly of the village. A couple weeks later, Director Hu Tao came to report a potential disturbance in the border. Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated and sure enough found an ominous presence in the Wang Hill. Then 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she's now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet here yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yilan to investigate further. Director Hu Tao's last location was Wang Hill. The same goes for Chi-Chi and Lanyan. I'm about 90% sure all of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? Your prior experience exploring that realm makes you our best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
I'm guessing she already thought of that. You can seek assistance from the... I was going to say... Zhao! Conqueror of Demons at Wangshu Inn. He should go show you the way.
Xiao, of course!
He will show you the way. Yilan was prepared to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture, so naturally he's been briefed on the situation. Understood, we'll head out right away. Why don't we just call his name? He'll show up right here. We don't have to go there. This rescue mission is considered utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. Consider it done. Then I'll wait here for good news. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. But don't go putting my feet up just yet, Yilan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? The gate array. We now found the locations of the Gate of Life, Concealment, Fright, and Injury. Is that right? Qing and Ganyu are handling the Gates of Light and Concealment. Captain Beidou agreed to take the Crook's fleet to guard the Gate of Fright. That leads to the Gate of Injury. I've racked my brain, and other than the Conqueror Demons, I cannot think of anyone more suitable for this than you. Oh, I see. It's in the chasm. That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, we're working to calculate their positions based on what we know of the array so far. It shouldn't take too long now. I last saw Director she said that the worst comes to worst, activating the 7 and 8 gate array is maybe our only option. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know much about this magic array, but doesn't it involve obfuscating one of the people involved? That's what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. Anyways. On a side note, I have an idea who's gonna be suggested obfuscated, but that's because stupid thumbnails and YouTube tell everything. It's so fucking annoying. Zhao probably will not be voiced, which makes me sad.
Xiao, you're already here.
It's you? Too? Where's Ilan? There's been a change of plans. Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is? Yes.
We'll be fine. Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
Nope! No survival instincts. The border between life and death is a treacherous place at the best of times, and the disturbances will only make it more so. You'll face great peril at every step of the way. There are people stranded there. We have to get them back.
Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Maybe I should do a deeper voice. Please, go back and tell them to send Elon instead, because I don't love her like I love you.
What? Are we not good enough?
I would feel more comfortable sending Yulan. She's privy to a secret art practiced by her clan, plus she has extensive experience in battle. If anything was to happen to Ishnai...
Oh, so you're just worried for her safety. Wait, but she has extensive experience in battle too. Come on, think of something.
We promised Zhongli we would go.
What do you...
Show Zhao the Rex... I lie! That's lying! The Rex...
Oh, yeah. So, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it. See? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
How easily I fucking lie! Your attempts to mislead me are futile. The toy is securely a counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his power.
Oh, drat! Zhongli swindled us!
What's worrying you, Zhao? Fear the bad karma I carry would only disturb the border further, so while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh?
Oh, but you're willing to get rid of
Understand,
Yilan, excuse me. I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
That makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Dare to trust us. Very well, then hold tight. Not gonna get mad at me for lying?
Whoa, that was fast.
The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No, balancing the forces of life and death has always been the Wangsheng funeral parlor's domain. I am not familiar with their craft, but since the border has been disrupted, Fear is leaking. Fear is leaking out. We simply need to find where the leak is. That'll be your entrance. You were
That was
conquering.
amazing. So you can see Fetter?
Better. With my adaptive perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Feta or not, we shall soon enough. Let's go. Yes, go. Yeah, go. I play. Hope I'm not losing health. No, I'm not. I was gonna say, because if I remember correctly, when he has the mask on, he starts losing health. This is the place.
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
As I said earlier, this is as far as I can accompany you, or I risk doing more harm than good. You're on your own from here. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Lean your head in for a second. I don't know what that word is. Huh? Eye glowing.
Huh? What did you do?
I placed a witness sigil on your forehead so you can share my powers of perception. Now you will be able to see the fetter. There's no knowing what things are in there, but hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name. I'll open a passage and pull you out.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful. Yes, my husbando! Be extremely careful.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
Do we have to go to the go backwards shit again? No, team. Witness me!
Yeah. See.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
I'm stuck in a corner. A corner. A corner. Shiny.
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
I don't remember past that point. Or before that point. Whatever that point was.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right?
My husbando, yes.
Found them yet.
Oh, I didn't have to do the
Also,
trick
it's
thing?
kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
Aren't you about to stream? I hate to keep you longer than...
Hey, that's one of Madame Lan's rattan figures! It just ran away! Let's go after it!
Can you walk on this? I can! Okay. I was saying, I hate to nag, but I'm worried I'm distracting you.
rattan figure is covered in feather. How did that happen?
Or I'm hoping that I'm not distracting you to the
Let's
point
see
where
if
you
there are
forget that
any
you were
more.
going to stream. Because I wouldn't have ADHD problems like that. No, never.
Motion to compel. Yoo-hoo! Yeah! 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 Why would Madame Lan leave her rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Yeah, game. Yeah, game. Of course. Witness me! Set the rattan figures on fire at this rate. Well, all of you seem to be lighting the lanterns. Don't follow Mr. Virdu. You might be lighting little candles of your own. Don't follow the lights. Oh no.
Ah! What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually looked? Get
Looks
ready
like
to
right now.
jump again.
The border between life and death is looking a bit dead. I'm sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You've already absorbed too much feather. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep. Chi-Chi awake. That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exit. Want to close my eyes and dream.
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
A dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi, let me help you with that. Now listen closely. This is how your dream is going to go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun, Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs, Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on a hill. She goes to see the Tao. Temple on a hill. Little priest greets her at the door. Surprise! Her name's Hu Tao! Hu Tao? She grabs young Chi-Chi with both hands and buries her deep underground. By Rex Lapis, she'll never be found! No! Don't bury me! Help! Not so sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake with fright.
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters.
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
Yes, we are monsters.
Hotel, Madame Lan, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you.
What the? Oh, so it was you guys. Ishnai, Paimon.
Oh, you frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Let me guess. The Chin sent you. I knew she'd act if I missed our meeting.
Wow, so Hotel really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here. Time to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Who has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Yeah, but you didn't have a Xiao with you.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Xiao. You found them? Oh, the Conqueror of Demons is coming. Why, thank you. No need. I'll open the passage now. Monsters!
Drat! They must have sensed the new way out.
Let them come. It's their funeral, courtesy of Director Who. This will take me a minute or so.
We gotta fend them off.
I'll help too. What will be this? Oh God! Combination! All of this should be trialed. I don't have anything on my. I don't know what I.
Sacred name, fortune.
Only one of these I've played before, actually. And that was during a boss battle, and I don't have all this shit. Don't fall off the edge. Oh, wait. Can I fall off the edge? I can fall off the edge! What's this?
Time to go. Up and away. Yeah, ills be gone. See?
And Shroud!
You see, Xiao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir, but are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
Yes. You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? We're all right, but Chi-Chi absorbed a little too much Fetter. Start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs, then I saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead, I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much Fetter, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Yes. Chi-Chi's condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it was a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done, so you should return to Yingjung Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
Slime in a hot spring. I mean, if it's a hot slime, I mean, it's a lava slime, it's fine. Also, Xiao is returning the favor of, Chi-Chi carrying him last time. I like that.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
Hi, Rose! Oh, I'm gonna take a different way so my, poor, character doesn't die because I was trying to fly down. Anubis, what are you doing?
Keep up.
Come on. Come on. Oh, she's over here. Figuring out D-rays.
Ningguang! Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Impressive work, Ishnai. You're even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Eugene Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought you'd be hopping around like a slime. If I can't trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. Damn. My apologies, Lady Tian-chan. I promise I'm usually late for appointments, let alone by a whole day. I hope you can understand. No apologies necessary, Director Who. It was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that. Even I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know, too. How dangerous is the situation we face? How does it compare to previous cases? Way worse. Like, way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. It requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries. Sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, that is the responsibility of the Wangsheng funeral parlor. In the past, though, the worst it got was a few small feather leaks. But that's easy to fix with our secret art. It burns all away, no problem. But this time is different. Inside the border, it's like a whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what might be the cause of it? Not so far, no. Maybe it's the abyss? I doubt it. I haven't found any traces of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Lily's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Ah, yes, I've heard a little about the crisis there, but as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is truly a realm of the dead, where the border is more like a boundary between the world of life and death. Yeah, it's a demarcation line. Demarcation line! Ha! I said that! Correctly. A life on one side, death on the other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death. Just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have
Bye,
been aging
Haru!
faster than normal.
Bye, Haru! Hope your stream goes well. It's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away at the fetter doesn't do any good because the issue is the border itself. Lady Tian, Lady Mommy! Any progress with the 7th and 8th gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deduced the location for the gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Oh, already? Y'all don't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. You've seen the state of the border. I can't think of any other way to fix it besides a complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
Oh, no, not the whole border, just part that's giving us grief, which is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is the 7th and 8th gate method? The 8th gate refers to the 8 key nodes and Wei's ley lines. Life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain, fright, and injury. They can use to direct the ley lines' energies.
And the 7th?
The requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit paths by using the ley line's power to obfuscate themselves.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
Kill themselves. I mean, alive themselves.
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
No, no, don't worry. That's a traditional interpretation, but people just assume it's because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. Bad as things are now, that's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing one part of it. If you ask me, as long as the Array Master can withstand a huge blast of fetter, they'll be just fine. Oh, do you have any proof to back up this statement, Director Howe? Ooh. My proof is that I know most about life and death out of everyone here, unless anyone wants to dispute that. No one? Okay, good! Looks like we're in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as they have found the remaining 4 gates. Director Howe? Who? Something you want to add, Lady Hot? I mean, Lady Mummy? No, there's something else I'd like to ask about, but might not be the place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wuwang Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
I mean, have you not seen the destruction?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives. And
Also,
all the
you're supposed to be
survivors moved
the
away.
guide, so you're supposed to know this.
But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
I mean, we could take the Fatal Frame approach and say that they didn't sacrifice their woman well enough, or correctly enough. Yeah. No, lady, I don't think these two events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the locations of the gates by then. Alright, well, I've got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now. Might need some rest and
Sounds
food.
good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Lun Yen. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Don't cut me off mid-flight.
The nightlife here is so vibrant.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter.
Cool.
Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah. Aren't the Lawns of Chenyu Vale all experts at Chiman divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Chiman arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Windreader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy. But my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Chiman he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live.
Oh no!
Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it!
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
I mean, life is always with the creeping shadow of death, so I don't know. I have another question. What's the deal with the Rite figures?
Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Yingar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like.
Okay.
When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Who to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through.
Why am I thinking Winnie the Pooh kind of stuck in a rabbit's,
When I tried to pull her out,
um,
we both got pulled
entrance
into a
hole.
cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Who. She'd lit some incense, and was burning Fetter left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Fetter blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Whew, what an ordeal! Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman art since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
Questions about the 7th and 8th
Wow.
methods?
Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
What about using a Rite?
Huh? But Hutao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Fetter.
I don't believe Hutan.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Who for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yeah.
Yep. Hutao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's
She
happening
didn't
now. Are you saying
say.
they actually are related?
She didn't say that. You made the assumption from the sound she made that she said that, but it wasn't a full sentence at all.
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, The ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hu Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Did her father already try and sacrifice himself?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
Guess we have to talk to Hu Tao ourselves.
You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
Then you can keep poking her until she tells the truth.
Hey, that isn't very nice.
Well, that's what you do, Paimon!
All right, let's go find her and take it from there.
I hope my family will write back to me soon.
Listen.
Reminds me. Yeah.
The nightlife here is so vibrant.
Oh,
Ishnai, Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're missing me already?
yep. So we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing you wouldn't believe it, but I'm not showing you. Why, is it a secret photo of me? Seriously though, you shouldn't joke about that. You know, you don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore. So keeping yourself out of the picture is probably for the best. All right, I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Aw. Yeah, my dad and my grandpa. Without this picture, I'd probably have forgotten what my dad looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Everything I know about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. So what happened to him? There was a border incident on Wuwang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried to use the heart of Homa to burn away the fetter, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot.
That's awful.
So it's more than a decade
Is that what made Wulong Hill the way it is
dozen.
today?
Yep, his mistake didn't just cost him his own life. It took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Wuwang Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout, but that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed. So your grandpa was affected by the same incident with your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
How could I not? It would have been one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything, but he was a genius. He was, and still is, the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wangsheng arts by the age of 8, but by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and incinerating fitter all by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else is there to blame, if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
I mean, I was about to say, some things are out of your control. Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all of their belongings when they pass on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind, but my dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless
But
picture.
doesn't that show how much he cared?
Well, he also died on the spot, so it's kind of hard to get rid of your stuff, unless you, like, have it written in your final will or something about that. No, at all. All it shows is he was unable to let go, and the fact he couldn't let it go is precisely why he failed during that ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we were all together. That's why he hesitated in the final moments. Because he was afraid to die. He lost focus and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we all know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, but as funeral directors, it's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole basis of the Wengsheng Funeral Parlor's existence. Unfortunately, with my dad, these teachings went in one ear and out the other. Really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would be disappointed at their daughter being outspoken. Because a father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all I want. And on the off chance he ever overhears me, I know he'll take some comfort in knowing that I never stopped being myself and living my life my own way. Anyway, so that's the brief history of the Wulong Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Do you think I'd hide it from you? Nah, we're better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, so I owe you big time. Answering your questions seems like the least I can do.
In that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yes. In my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Try not to dwell too much on all this stuff, okay? There are still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, remember? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance. See you at the Terrace in 2 days. This time, we're going to turn death to ashes. I doubt, because there's like 2 more things with this. Seriously, go and rest and relax. We have 2 days' time. Alright, let's turn around and grab... Because if I understand how these things work, is we're going to have a new set of people that are open. Oh, and I got this. Most esteemed Ishnai, that disciple of mine spent 2 whole nights outside gazing up the moon. All for the sake of writing a simple gift envelope. When I urged her to drink some tea, she nearly ended up drinking the ink before her instead. Honestly, in any case, since she's written hers, I too shall write one for you. Or did the tireless struggles and myriad of hardships that fill your days have reached one's ears, yet the lantern rite has come around once more, and so set your worldly burdens for a moment and soothe your spirit with a few idle cups of tea. I have tea right here, yes. Should anyone dare to trouble you, come sit before the gate of one's mountain's abode. Then we shall see who has the audacity to disturb your repose. Mommy's being sweetie! Ah! Oh, they aren't unlocked. Oh, I have to... Those are swirling butterflies, so I guess I have to do other things? Go find Dia. Fancy seeing you in these parts, Ishnai. You must be here for Lantern Rite, too. Are you making a gift envelope? I'm trying to make one for Candace, but I'm not happy with the results so far. I'm just about to start from scratch. Did Candace not come with you? Not yet, but she'll be here. She didn't agree to come with me to Leeway at first, but said she had to stay behind to protect the village. Told her everyone deserves to let loose at the end of the year. I had to escort a caravan to Leeway anyways, so she might as well come along. Even offered some of my guys to look after her village in the meantime. But I couldn't convince her. In the end, she only changed her mind because people of the village pestered her to take time off. Even then, she still insisted on wrapping up some work first. But the caravan waits for no one, so I'm here on my own for now. So hard. It was so hard to pick out a gift. There are so many nice things to choose from around here. I ended up getting her a necklace. But then I heard about the gift of envelope tradition during Lantern Rite, so I decided to make one. And well, like I said, it isn't going great. I'm sure you know more about this than me, Ishnai. Could you give me some tips? Problem. Red and pinks. Soon. They're a cucumber. Red and pinks. Mm. Like that. Hmm. Oh, looks like you got a real knack for crafts. This gift envelope is beautiful, thank you. I guess this is like your gift to me. I don't have anything on me right now, but once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll send you something in return. Now I just need to make one for Candace so I can give it to her with the necklace. I'm sure she'll love it. That reminds me, I wonder if she's here yet. It's been a while. Port. Hey, Fox! Surgeons is the one in charge. Well, good luck to them then. They're gonna need it. Something the matter? Oh, it's you, Ishnai. Phew. You scared me there. I thought the sergeant had come over. If you return me, you drag me away for some more training. Isn't it Lantern right now? Oh, the bigger the festival, the busier we are. Leeway Harbor is huge. There's so many tourists coming in from all over the world. In order to maintain order and ensure everyone's safety, Millith has set up quite a few mobile units, both in the city and the wilderness. Do you know what a mobile unit is? Yes, duh. Just think of it as a team of Millith soldiers who provide help wherever they go. So long as you need help, you can run up to a squad and ask them for assistance, and they lend a hand. Whether you're in danger, lost something, or even got lost yourself, always ask them for help. Nice. Has any of the Spider-Man, Sony Spider-Man stuff come out on PC? Or are they still keeping it locked to the PlayStation 5? Okay. So we need to cover a large area, or a sergeant has even pulled up reserve units that were originally standby for training. All 3 of them. Nice. But those reserve units are all made up of rookies who haven't had much training, so the sergeant said, why not hold a temporary training event to up their individual skills? Oh no. I heard that particular sergeant is really tough. Anyone who's been trained by him can't help but shiver at hearing his name. I mean, I haven't really played any of the Spider-Man games outside of way back when, I'd be at Walmart and they'd have the demo stuff. And I was a kid. You're undergoing his training too? I suppose you could say that. His training is actually really effective, but my legs turn to jelly at the mere thought of it. I haven't played that either. That is on a list of things that I want to play eventually. You like give it a try? During my training, I heard him mention your name a lot. He says you're not only a master of tactical deployment, but also excel at hand-to-hand combat. Were you into the training arena? You definitely outperform all of us. I'd love to give it a try. Alright, courage display. You're indeed a hero of leeway, then please follow me. Oh, Candace is next. No, don't we go down here to see these two? I think one of them's over here. Or not. It's not showing there. It's right there. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Nope, 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 not gonna make it. Not gonna make it!
Brain fog. My mind's gone completely
Oh, little pup-pups from the... Cannot choose.
Brain fog. My mind's gone completely blank.
Did you share it in the, Okay. I'll check it after stream. Oh. I... Sightseeing parts. Right up there. Guess we're gonna have to do some... I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate doing this. I'm gonna hate doing this. Ah. Mortal Kombat shit. Well, legally distinct Mortal Kombat shit. Why am I even doing it this way? This would be quicker if I do it this way! There's an explosive thing over there.
Why not treat yourself to a seasonal gift from Scent of Spring? I promise it'll be unforgettable.
No. Bunny. What's that one look like? Huh.
Why not treat yourself to a seasonal gift from Scent of Spring? I promise it'll be unforgettable.
Easily distracted me? Never!
Bang! And with that,
He's a class
fate
act,
of the
that one.
was sealed.
Already having moments. Forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright. Let's torture myself. I know I could, like, do the whole, 2 days thing, but I'm just gonna... It's gonna keep going while I do the stuff anyways. So, least I think it will. With fire as a theme, okay. Nice. So, why are we having? Shiny.
Extract! Fresh and floral! Bring it! Let's light it up! Everybody stamp! Huh? Hear the echoes of the valley! Inadmissible evidence! Neutralize! Incinerate! Teamwork is dreamwork! Extract! Bring it! Letting brave names echo! A little ambiance! Boom boom! Breath of the flame! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Incinerate!
I'm not good
Reconstitute!
with any of this. God.
Motion to compel! Let the mountain's veins boil! This'll brighten up the place! Neutralize! Everybody stand back!
Probably.
Boom boom!
Uh, did say I need to burn.
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Rest and rebuild! Billowing surge!
Fire in the hole! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment!
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Take me up! Locked on! Open fire!
Hold the line!
Can't see?
Incinerate!
I'll uproot you!
Hold on to your hats. Motion to compel!
Torrents, bring refuge!
Actually, it might have been easier if I just...
Coming in. Coming in.
If I'm gonna keep the... You can switch between the two.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
And Shroud! Let's nip that in the bud.
Boom boom! Take me up! Coming in. Fire in the hole! Locked on! Open fire! Inadmissible evidence!
One with the forest. I'll uproot you! Yeah. Yeah.
Locked on! Knock him down. Motion to compel!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
And Shroud! Yeah.
Fire in the hole! Open fire! Open fire! Locked on! Boom boom! Oof!
Can't see? I hear everything.
Take me up! Knock him down. Strike a pose!
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
Motion to compel! Wrap up a flame! Let the world come alive!
I'm not doing as well, am I? Nope. Come proc through and try and get it better next time, but right now I'm just... Oi! What is the springs? So it is doing final is that okay? Whatever. All right. Let's go ahead and wait. Don't know if I need to go to the pavilion or not. No clue.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
We're not showing up on the. Guess I'll need to do that one, but not tonight. Or maybe tonight. Who knows? How long it takes. You know what? Where is the... on that side. It isn't me being in leeway without me, you know, climbing unusually around everything. It's right up there. Okay. This time... I will land before I get near that.
Whoa, everyone's here already.
Hey, Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patients in the numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
No.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
As long as we solve the core problem, the fear in people's bodies will dissipate, and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is that thanks to Lady Mommy's efforts, we now have locations of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight we will deploy the array and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the feather, since the gates are interconnected with ley lines. Secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of feather will escape its grasp. That's gonna be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history. Okay, so what are the locations of the gates? You needn't worry, they're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. She set out for the Gate of Life and the Wharf. Ganyu is en route to the Gate of Concealment and Mount... Beidou is covering the Gate of Fright in Gillian Stone Forest, and Yolan will be tackling the Gate of Injury in the Chasm. As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remains of the 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain and Marsh, where the Conqueror of Demons is pledged to defend. The 6th is the Gate of Repose in the village. This one has been claimed by the Bubu Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the Gate of Initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Leaves the Gate of Death at Wuwang Hill which, let's be honest, had Director Who written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Sorry, you got here too late. Alright, let me guess. There's a secret night gate for me.
People are always saying 8 gates when they mean 9. It happens all the time, right?
I know, right? Nope, not in my experience. Well, you and I are in a different category of things, then. You had to take a gate. Go steal, I guess the leeway one instead. Ishnai, I appreciate your eagerness to help. As it happens, Miss Lanyan and I have matters we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
So the director does need something from me. Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't that much time to enjoy myself this lantern, right? And come this evening, I'll have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So, I want to use the little downtime to have to go and hand out some fortune coins to my friends. At least I can say I did lantern right this year. Fancy joining me for that? Absolutely. This is the one thing Director Who has been looks forward to. Otherwise, she would have set out for Wuwang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
It's okay, since time is tight. I already asked Lady Mommy to pass along my fortune cookies to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for their help. It should be the funeral parlor's responsibility, after all. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyways, I have a few friends left to visit in Liyue Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we? Try the Boo Boo Pharmacy first. Why is it not?
May the Adepti bless us with new beginnings.
Bum 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 bum. Hutal, Ishnai, and Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We are just about to set forth for the village. I guess we caught you just in time, then. We're here to deliver some fortune cookie coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Of course. There's enough for everyone. This one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baiju. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me. The sun symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. I wish that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. I see. Directors Who's hoping you can go out of business, Baiju. Changxing, this one's for you. Let's see. Oh, the cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all the power and memories you possess in your prime. That's very thoughtful of you, Director Who. I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi? For me? Yep, this piece of coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places the next time you go Earth Gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baiju would be in a real pickle, because he'd had no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are. I got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Oh, you adorable. Bad fetter. I don't like it. It can make people sick. Then Baishu has to heal them. It can also make people die. Then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone, we won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who?
What's wrong, huh? Wait, what are you doing? Ah, so the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Hopefully not a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Alright, well said. Okay, this time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hu Tao.
Where to next?
Just checking something. Alright.
Please, show me your...
We are grateful for Director Who's well wishes. Don't worry about us. Focus on your own duties.
Good luck, Hu Tao. Oh, wait. A coin I missed. I don't know if you get something special for visiting all of them. Oh, she's practicing. Miss Yun. Also, aka Director Yun. Huh? Hu Tao? What brings you here? Oh, and Ishnai and Paimon, too. Since about the other day, I swear, I didn't say anything about you. They were just trying to find out where you'd gone. No, not about that. I'm here to say hi to my friend, assuming that's alright with you. Oh, yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep, hee, take a look. What are these? They're fortune cookies engraved with a yardstick symbol. One for you and one for, Xian. You're the top performing artist on Eliteway Harbor, and I wish you success beyond all measure. Could you pass Yin's the Southern Girls coined for her? I haven't been able to find her at all, or Rocker Girl, all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hu Tao. I really appreciate the coin. But how come you can't just give it to herself this evening? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? It's just a little thing I have to do for work. Alright. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announced they'd be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the fog? Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Yunjin. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? I still need to do her companion quest stuff. Technically, but only a teensy little bit. Ishnai will back me up on it. Yeah, Hu Tao's right. She's lying to you. Are you sure? She's lying to you. Oh, come on. Jin, I get that you won't take my word for it, but you can't trust Ishnai. Whom can you trust? You're having me lie by omission to tell me you weren't telling me the whole truth, therefore I am lying on your behalf. I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Tao Du for you right now? Does that sound good? That's so nice of you, but since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain other tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. You know, you've sung it to me before.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The opera version of Hilly Tune. Hilly Troll, you mean? We made a bet and agreed whoever lost had to sing the lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Eugene's spectacular operatic version of Hilly Tune. You know, Hilly Curl, Hilly Churl, or whatever. You guys really need to hear it. Oh, Eugen. Don't tell me you're too embarrassed to sing that Ishnai is here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, just once for me. I really want to hear it again. Alright. I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it now. That face! Why? Well, don't play dumb, you know why. Hutao's sassy little brat who always wants to get wherever she wants. Mostly because she's so adorable that no one has to hear that tune. Hard to turn down. La 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 la, life is grand. You're unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing it, but please do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic Hilly Tune! Let's go!
Death flags everywhere! Silly churl, Billy churl, Billy churl. Silly Billy Hilly churl. Oh, I didn't mean to go. Bravissimo! Well, what do you think? Glad I dragged you out on that now. That was truly a unique performance. I must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Jinyan. You're a star. We should head off now. I still have one person to give a fortune to Cookie to. It's gonna be Cookie at this point. No, wait, Hutao, be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? I mean, should I get the wardrobe? Of course not. Put that thought right out of your head. Alright, then whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me and I'll sing you the Sanctification of Dao Du for you. Let me rephrase that. Hutao, Ishnai, promise me you'll come and see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure, you got it.
Where should we go next?
Gonna laugh. Oh. Say, why not Zhongli? Both your outfits are so adorable!
Whoa! You got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Oh, you think? What does that say about my taste? Hint, hint.
Yeah. Director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
I see, so it's a gift from Hutao. Thank you, gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of her.
Her work is incredible! Especially this Globa hat! It's just as cute as the real Globa!
Yeah!
Gold.
Gooba!
Great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters!
Not really. It doesn't... The designs aren't similar enough for that. That's a given. Oh! Hangly, I brought you something else too. It's a fortune cookie. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, had to sneeze. The career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the Ming restaurant get as many customers as needed to rebuild 10 times bigger.
I don't know, Hutao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. I got 2 more coins. A family fortune, one for Xing Xing, and the spirit of vigor for one for the exorcist guy. I believe they already left for Xinyu Vale. To pass them on when they get back.
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Because I got work tonight, and I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
The thing that nobody is talking about currently, and it's kind of nobody pointing out, is why can't you just give it to him after the ceremony? See, so many death flags there. That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, because she knows it, grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Yinger's boyfriend will be right as rain.
Oh, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing, sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Ishnai will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted! Great, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. I hope everything goes smoothly. And don't leave me hanging this time.
Surely you haven't forgotten about... Don't think it...
Oh, you got some for us too?
Obviously, let's head to the funeral parlor first.
Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Ah, found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish is for that you'll always have an endless supply of Mora, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does.
Bitch, what about me?
Wow, thank you so much.
Well, so where's mine, huh? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment, I'll be right back. So here's the funeral parlor. Before long, she comes skipping back out in her...
Huh? Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
Because, I mean, it's a director ceremony. Because I'll be working tonight. I've always been very serious when it comes to work. Is this my gift? Look again. Do you see anything different about than before? Your hat? Yes, very observant of you. All the proof I need that you'll spend your free time staring longingly at pictures of me. There's no need you spot the detail otherwise. Here, this plum branch is for you.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Yes. Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree I planted myself. Ishnai, you have countless friends in Leeway Harbor, so I'm sure you get plenty of fortune cookies. I wanted to give you something different. Something that will remind me of you whenever you look at it. Sweetie, death flag, death flag!
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
Sorry, one second. Okay, then I'll rephrase. Something you can look at whenever you miss me. You just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is, I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times where we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
I got a gift for you, too. Do I? Wait, that sigil. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
I love you, Paimon, sometimes. But still, the owner before us was somebody very important.
That too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Wow, this is really a special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe. Don't you worry. Anyways, it's getting late. I have a few things to get ready before I head out to the hill. Besides, you should probably get back to the terrace now. I know that Lady Mommy is still waiting for you. Please be careful. Don't worry, I got this. Actually, I should call her Sugar Mama.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Got it, see ya! So nice to spend time with you. Oh, what brings you here? No tea drinking today? It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure when my employer toils alone. Ah, so you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout our history, we fought many existential threats with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just haven't rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. But if I know one thing, it is I must drive death back from where it came from. Oh, also, Ishnai gave me a special fortune cookie. Apparently it's one of those Rex coins? You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me, though, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune, and may offer some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to Ishnai for me? You wish to return the gift. For what reason? Ishnai reached Natlan and took a trip to the land of the dead while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. She made it this far unscathed, so clearly she's blessed with good fortune. But her journey will get only more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. If there's a chance this Rex coin really can keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is Ishnai. Sweetie! Oh! You make good points, Director. But have you considered that Ishnai perhaps has had similar wishes for you? Damn! That's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight if worse comes to worse. And I don't make it back. I don't want Ishnai to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets her? What if she feels like it's all her fault? I couldn't bear to see her like that. You know what I mean, right, Zhongli? I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will make only more difficult to let go of your worldly attachment. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a vice that's all too easily fall prey to. But this time, I must not repeat my dad's mistakes. That's what's most important here. Alright, since we're this far in, I might as well tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, Director. I fear there's no one who could hope to take your place. Live in life and die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the result of the rest of that saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. I understand. All right, it's almost time. I should get going. It's really a beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. A butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at that carmine hue, she lies upon the petals in the garden of eternal rest, as she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace, a fragrant reminder her butterfly's embrace. It's referring to the butterfly sacrifice themselves, obviously.
Ningguang, Lanyan, we're back! So what did you want to discuss?
I'll let Miss Lange explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh?
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hutel right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library.
Oh, who'da thunk?
But Given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Basically, it looks likely the obfuscation of ones is mandatory after all, because we can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress the Fetter of this time, which is Director Who's Gate.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life.
Oh?
See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work
It's
by
a votive, a
absorbing
vessel.
evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
Put the plum hair thing in branch.
With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. We will all each hold a resin figure. Today's leeway draws from the strength of unity. That's how we quelled an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis. And that is why we cannot let the Wangshang funeral parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the Fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We'd like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will by no means count me in.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
Y'all knew that. I never doubted that for a second.
Then please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now. Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
What's going on?
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
'Cause I'm not part of this world? How could this be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array. By using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler. Almost as if they believe she doesn't exist.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true the ley lines do not contain any information about me. Is that so? Then perhaps this simply is the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Can we try it? Can I find some other
I
way?
don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yes, the lantern display will begin soon. Now, this is frustration, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Ishnai from this duty. We must hope that we will be able to share the burden of Director Ho's shoulders. We must have faith she will return in triumph. After leaving, you spend some time staring at Hu Tao's rattan figure in your hands in dejected silence. Where you know it, you ended up in front of the Wangshang funeral parlor again.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
Should we talk to Zhongli? Maybe? I know that's not his thing anymore.
I need to find a spot where I can write all this down.
I can't zoom out. Hey, little ones.
Thank you so very much, lady.
You sound sick. Aww. Hurry! The Lantern of Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't want to miss Miss Yun's opening show. Yunfei. Slow down, Yunfei, otherwise you're gonna fall!
There are so many people. And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Xian, over here! Hu Tao asked me to give you this fortune cookie. Whoa, she got this from me. So where'd she go?
Lady Tianquan, The gate of initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Thank you. It won't be long now. Director Hu Tao, good luck to both of us. Ishnai Paimon, happy lantern rite.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
Zhongli! In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies with Ishnai's unique constitution, I'm afraid I will be of no help there.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer. Then why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return this Rex coin to Ishnai. Why? The gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes you safe passage in your future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough. Surely there's gotta be something we can do.
As it happens, there is one thing that comes to mind. If the 7 and 8th gate's method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true of the obfuscation process. But since you cannot connect to the ley lines in the first place, do you see what that implies? The laws do not apply to me! Whoa, main protagonist!
Huh?
If I can't connect to the ley lines, then that implies the lantern rite is about to begin. My dear compatriots!
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang.
Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao lantern.
As we stand beneath this lantern-lit night sky, I'd like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebearers. We pray the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for the peace that prevail in our nation. Let a ceremony begin. No. Love that they even agreed to the. You see the. Seekers of blessing, redeem us and deliver us from evil. Ha!
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. So, my time has come. There is no avoiding death, nor predicting this time. So, duty of the Wansheng, I will now fulfill. This lantern, right? If you see a butterfly, it's me coming back to see you all. Nope, not gonna let you.
Did it work?
No, maybe. I believe it was a success, but
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Director Who's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's... what are we gonna do? Huh? Where'd the traveler go?
it would seem she had something of a breakthrough, so I sent her on her way.
A breakthrough? About what?
The rules do not apply to me! If I can't connect to the ley lines, I can't be obfuscated by them either. Which means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array, and no one has to get sacrificed, as long as I can find her, that is. Sorry I didn't read aloud the stuff that was happening. I absolutely got distracted by the... animation that was happening before me. We're gonna go by all these, aren't we? Got lost there, hun? Got a bit lost? Water. She's not here. These are her things. Check the red tent. Made for the staff. Still light is quiet if the Fitzware's owner has left this world. Almost gone, but some stray sparks flicker and frolic within the ashes. True Hu Tao fashion. She's not here, but these are her things. Check the fissures. Crooked tree at the center of the border looks just like this year's lantern. There's some cracks in the middle of the tree. Not somewhere far away. Something float in your backpack. Do I get to meet with my father? Is there something about family? Well, I mean, it is about family. But let me phrase Hu Tao Ishnai. Promise me you'll come and see me perform again someday soon, okay? Spider lilies. That's so pretty. What was I gonna say before that point?
Promise you won't can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Now I remember, is something about family is always in this, but it is the Lantern Rite, which is family. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, and don't let me finish that sentence. She's crying. Grandpa, Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? How did I do as a director, huh? Did I do the Wangsheng funeral parlor proud?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
Ow, don't hurt so much, my heart. Good. Then I can join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
I missed you too, but are you saying you're not here to bring me to the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes, the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
Traveler, you're... Don't worry, I've got this. Come on, everyone is waiting for you. I hope that wasn't too loud that it overshadowed. Come, everyone's waiting for you. Oh. Wake up 2 days later in the back rooms of Boo Boo Pharmacy.
You're finally awake! How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
What happened?
You've been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick!
Uh-huh.
Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
He is a doctor! When did I get here?
The Knight of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
I mean, did I? Also, it was emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing.
I mean, don't I always? I am main protagonist.
We've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhang Li, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time.
Oh.
Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Anything other secret? Incense. Washing bowl. Hi, hotel. Just then you feel something cool against your face. One more time. Guess who? Recognize this also turns anywhere. Happy Lantern, right, Director How? Good, you still recognize me. So the fetter didn't fry your brain. I'm so glad. Looks like I can stop worrying now. Welcome back, my hero. You are the real hero. Don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really wanted to talk in glib, pleasantries? Because I could outglib you any day of the week if that's how you want to do this. Alright, so how you holding up? I'm doing great, thanks to a certain someone. Vaishu gave me a checkup, too. You look remarkably well, too, considering what you went through. But, are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You'll only make things worse if you power through before you're fully healed. I'll be fine. Oh, I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised when you came to rescue me. You took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless? I mean, I am main protagonist. I learned from the best, Director Ho. Yeah, I haven't Huff. Hey, look! Leeway Harbor is looking pretty from this angle. Let's see what everyone else is doing at this hour. Those two kids look like they're in a hurry. I bet they're racing each other to the fortune cookies. That lady over there, her cheeks are so red. You'd think she caught the sun. Ah, she must be waiting for her lover so they can set off some fireworks together. Or she's been drinking. Who knows? It's just a marvelous view. Really puts me in a poetic mood. Okay, I got something. As fresh festivities fill the streets, while lanterns light the sky like countless times before, I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day, I receive the gift of life once more. Sons. Thank you, Ishnai. Happy your lantern, right? Did not notice my health being that low. Oh, fuck. Supposed to be 2 days, not one. God damn it. I am absolutely awake. I'm doing a lot better than I was, but... I'm betting some people are probably very pissed off. Oh, have you figured it out yet? I'm afraid not. I've been working here for a long time, but Louis' local saying is still a mystery to me. That's true. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? You sometimes use wealth as part of... Why would you sometimes use wealth as part of well wishes? And sometimes as a invective. I'd say we'd better off not dwelling on that. I mean, something like love is expressed in many different languages, but the meaning that we mean to convey is the same, isn't it? Yes, you're right, of course. You know what? That's a good line. Wouldn't look out of place on a gift envelope, after all, I'd say. Two of those that speak ill of each other. One of them guards it at night, and one of them guards it during the day. The front of the bank up there, and they always have the Sundre things to say about each other and their ability to work the job. So
Hey, Traveler and Paimon!
hi.
Oh, hey, Xiangling. What's up? You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Ah, finally time for that meal.
Yeah. You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason.
What if it's a doctor's note? I haven't actually seen the doctor to say that it's okay for me to have that
We're
kind of
not
stuff.
the ones who held it up. That was Hu Tao.
I mean, I was also passed out.
Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her.
Right! We could drag her.
Oh? Who's we? Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time.
Oh.
But amazingly, on the night of the lantern rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Shincho was thrilled. And he was finally able to leave the house. So we met up right away and made a plan. Wow, so his great-grandfather's gonna be alright? Yup. They had a doctor take a look and everything. He'll be just fine.
That's good.
According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like Paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion. Well, that's good news. But somehow doesn't paint Paimon in the best light.
I mean, you kind of you created that light.
Don't worry, it definitely does.
Or that shadow, excuse
Your
me.
appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret.
Oh no.
Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today.
For real? How come I'm hearing about this for the first time?
Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't lick your chopsticks.
Or
What was it?
sweetie.
Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon. Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat? At Yilong Wharf later tonight. Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
Who?
You'll see when you get there.
Farina?
Oh, Paimon has an idea, but she'll keep it to herself for now.
I have an idea too.
Who?
I'll keep it to myself too.
Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
The great-grandfather? We're going to the wharf, so might as well wharf our way over there. I mean, warp. I mean, that was a bad joke. I am sorry! Or am I? Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Y'all fucking deal with it. $18. For talking the strongest, I'd have to pick Wind Reader. After all, he was the founding masters of the Qimen divination.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
In that case, I have to nominate the twin sages of Lanshan. It's always the one who lives in seclusion and never shows her skills who turns out to be the most powerful of all. Well, in the books anyways. What do you think? If this were a martial arts novel, then I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading The Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I'm convinced that the title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortals of Tao Dao. She's got it hiding some kind of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai angler's rod-wielding techniques.
Yeah, so they say, but I mean, fishing seems kind of lame in this context. Although it's more common than you think for anglers to be more than what they seem. You're all wrong. The greatest of them all was obviously Old Man Wong and the Lone Butterfly. Without them, there'd be no Wongshong funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already.
Ishnai, Paimon, you're finally here. Welcome.
Hutao, your hat.
Oh, well noticed, Paimon. Yes, I added another plum branch.
Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches.
Well, I think the other one got destroyed.
But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
Ha, well, kind of. An open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way we could settle a question like this would be with those special goggles they have in light novels. Where you can read someone's power get them his overnight.
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
Yeah, well, there are a couple. Well, come, Ishnai, my family tell me that you and Hutao performed a very risky ceremony and cured great-grandfather of illness in the process. I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of trouble you may encounter in the future, you'll always find a helping hand at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. It was a team effort. Yeah, I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go to all the trouble? Save yourself the effort and just admit to me here and now that the strongest of the 8 adepts are the Lone Butterfly and Old Man Wong, and then we'll be squared.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let's eat. Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
42.
Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest you're... what was the rest again?
Lest your chopsticks wither with regret.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Whoa, Paimon. You can't stumble through a motto you live by? That's bad luck. It'll make your life full of stumbling blocks, too. Come on, you can do it. One more time, from the top.
Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
That's the spirit. She even has movements with it.
So is it time to dig in now? Paimon, did you forget about our special guest? Oh, right! Paimon remembers now! Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but, no point in saying it out loud or anything.
Uh-huh. Oh, you don't sound very confident. You don't have a clue of who it is, do you?
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's... you know who...
Yunjin. Correct, it's our very own Yunjin. So you haven't forgotten what she said last time. Look, she's taking the stage.
Whoa! Isn't that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Nope.
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
Greetings, everyone. I bet Frida would like to see this. I'll open for the sanctification of the Tao Do one more time for all my friends who were unable to join the festivities during Lantern Rite. My apologies for not being able to set up a grander stage.
Aw, that's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Shh! She's about to begin! I'll read it aloud, I guess. Recall the bold claims about Tao Do. Through discordant tones and tragic fates, the souls of two worlds heed my call. What delusions thou hast to set the realm flame with bones and blood. What delusion thou hast to set the realm aflame? Oh, it's still the same thing. Shadows of war shall fade with time, while tales of salvations will ever live on. Sins must be paid once in blood spilled, and the rules of life and death cannot be forfeit. The ways of heaven shall ever point true, where surface desires will lead to your doom. God, I have to say this so fast. Pledges were made to vanquish eagles. 8 adepti raised their blades against the Taodao. Through the blood is split, body is split, soul washed away, dreams and ways will continue always. Swallows will return to the new nest as trees, tears and branches will commemorate the day. You should have gone with Ishnai to the border that day. I get that you care about Ishnai's well-being, but the fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I would have been an extra liability if something went wrong. Besides, Sugar Mama changed the plans and sent me to the chasm instead. I can't be in 2 places at once. If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint at the Yujing Terrace? Humph. And report the government to the government. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking to Yu Heng. She's not afraid of a confrontation. Forget it. I'll let it go since everyone's fine. Wangshu Inn is a fine location. Olive Leeway is a fine location. Well said. Boss, another serving of dew-dipped shrimp, please, with some dipping spices. And 1 almond tofu. Aww. The crisis is resolved. Why the long face, Sugar Mama? Thanks to Director Hao, and Ishnai's disaster was averted, but we still do not know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you are well-informed, Captain, so I trust you are aware that recently the nation of Natland has recently endured some major events relating to the ley lines and to the issues of life and death. Makes me wonder whether these events are somehow connected on a deeper level. If they are, then this will be bigger than just Leeway and Natland. I'll send word to my business partners and keep an eye out for any similar incidents in other nations. Right now, though, I say, put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying the stunning sights before they disappear for another year. But of course, you don't need to teach me about work-life balance. I am no Isn't that right? Well, why are you still wearing that same old hairpin? Didn't I tell you to use my pay to buy yourself a new one? I wouldn't dare touch Captain Beto's more without final confirmation. What if he had been speaking in jest? I'd never hear the end of it. Do I really have to go pick one out for you? Alright, suits me. Let's take a stroll through the fair. Well done. When did our straight-talking captain learn to read between the lines, huh? That's enough. Are you coming or not? Why not? Let's go. I ship! Still working on you? Sorry, it's been so busy. Oh? It's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ishnai and Director who are the real stars of the year. There's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course they are the biggest heroes. But we played our part, and played it well. The Ministry of Civil Affairs responded at record speed, did we not? Even though on the surface this incident looks like negligible compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it was still a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse if we had not found a solution. You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and 8 gates methods we ended up using. How come I never seen any records of it in the pavilion before? Oh, you want to know about the origins of the array? Sugar Mama made up the whole thing. Huh? I'm joking. In truth, a letter with all the critical information suddenly appeared in the terrace on the day when we needed it. Even Yilan was unable to track down where it came from. Wait, the info just appeared out of thin air? Then it wasn't a bit of risky strategy on Sugar Mama's part? It may appear that way, but if you think carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. How many people of all leeway know about both the crisis and the secret art? We'll also have possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace. You mean Master and her friends? I see. That young lass from the Wangshang funeral parlor is rather impressive. One's curiosity was piqued when Rex Lapsus chose to serve as her consultant, but only now does one understand the true intent behind his decision. Agreed, and yet, what a rare delight to hear such an effusive praise from you, Cloud Retainer. Rare? Pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
You have a different voice, I think. One would never deride others as a means of praising one's own children. The Wangshang lass displayed a great determination and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise? It certainly does, and she's not the first. I've lived in Liyue Harbor for a long time now, and I can tell you that the Wangshang funeral parlor has produced generations upon generations of outstanding directors. Street word Rambler speaks true. The god Dao Te was not our friend, but neither was our enemy. Had he not cared greatly for all living things and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld, not even 8 Adepti would have been able to overpower him, much less the 8 Adepts. When he became the Border, he likely never imagined that the mortals would preserve and maintain his new form this far into the future.
With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
Director's surname is Hao. Her given name is Tao. Who and her given name is Tao. As in our word for butterfly, yes? No. Who as in mischief maker? Then Tao must likewise be Tao in the means mischief in her tongue. No, in fact, it's the same Tao as appears in Tao Do.
Ah, so Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du. A fine name. Fitting indeed.
No. Who is a mischief maker, incessant pestering and wanton gluttony.
I say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
'Cause you have a different voice! The clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, be my guest. Why not have some tea? This rare spirit sprout cultivator that Rex Lapis brought back all the way from the village. It's a shame to miss out. May there be good tea to share in the coming year. I'm sure there shall be. Alright, cool. Alright. Now everybody else is open. Cool. Oh, she's over here. No, where? Oh. Next to the chilies, of course.
There's gotta be some wild herbs around here.
I just stole some chilies. This envelope's for you.
Traveler, it's you! Wow, thank you so much! It's beautiful! By the way, sounds like you and Hutao were up to something on the night of Lantern Rite.
You were having sex.
She didn't go into detail, but it must have been big.
After watching this,
we were
I
gonna grab dinner together that night.
like her character more. I mean, I was
served the
fine
whole
with her
table of
character,
food
but
and everything.
oh,
I waited until midnight, but nobody came. So my dad offered to wait outside while I went to bed. I tried to keep watch with him, but it was late, and at that point, I couldn't keep my eyes open. Then I had a dream that Hutao was standing in front of me, brushing my hair with the branch of a peach blossom tree and singing some kind of weird song.
Keely girl.
I wanted to grab her and ask what was going on, but I couldn't move or make a sound. In the end, I shouted, "Don't you scare me, Hutao!" Nearly flung myself off the bed and scared my dad all at once.
Sorry for making you worry.
So you admit it! Luckily, Shinsho filled me in later. He said you were working on some kind of array. That's not exactly my thing, but it sounds complicated. By the end, you were probably so hungry you couldn't see straight.
Well, I was passed out.
Honestly, you need to start taking care of yourself. I could have at least packed you some rice buns for the road. Your punishment is to eat at my place for the rest of the festival.
Yes, ma'am. But Paimon won't be complaining.
Don't forget to come eat at my place. I still need to test out some new recipes. The flavors will blow your mind. That's a promise.
All right. Yunjin. Dear Ishnai, add back-to-back performances all over this place. Lantern Rite, so things have been a bit hectic, which is why this gift envelope is reaching you several days late. Anyways, in the coming year, I wish you success in all your endeavors and that everything goes as you desire. I too heard of your great deeds this Lantern Rite. You're truly an unrivaled champion of Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I'm planning to adapt your story into an all-new opera. Once I've done, I shall send you a front-row ticket to sit before the stage and watch someone sing your very own tale. I imagine it shall be quite the unique delight. No, it would bother me, actually. I would be embarrassed. First Nice Eyes Only. I mean, yeah! Stream, Ishnai's Eyes Only. My dear friend, let me wish you fortune, mirth, and joy and good cheer, and a happy Lantern Rite year on year. You truly outdid yourself during this celebration, I must say. Witness you swoop in like a heaven-sent hero. Even I was left speechless. If it weren't for you, who knows what might have happened. Just think, if I'd want to come and visit you next year, I'd have no other choice but to flutter about your ears in a butterfly form. Anyways, the consult of mine has been pestering me to take my medicine again, so I better go deal with him. But when you get a moment, don't forget to pay your favorite funeral director a visit. You're the only one I know. I'm guessing I'll end up having to teleport a few times to locations that I already have teleported before.
Thank goodness everything worked out.
Yeah.
For me? Thank you. It's beautiful.
Wishing you all the best in the new year.
Likewise. I hope your year treats you well. Although, I'm sure you're someone who can take that into your own hands.
Sometimes.
I have no doubt that you can turn any bad situation on its head.
I try my
As
best.
expected of the great hero of Liyue and the esteemed guest at the Tianquan, your words exude confidence. Anyway, you and Hu Tao solved the problem with the border, and now my grandpa doesn't need to worry about getting yelled at because of his fortunes. In that sense, I guess this year's Lantern Rite was a huge success. I wish you health, success, and happiness in the new year. Wishing you all...
Yes, cat wants pets. Yeah. Maybe I should attend an advanced cultivation session. A gift envelope? Thank you, I'll take good care of it. Apologies, I've been busy recently, so I don't have one for you in return. All I can do is offer my wishes in person. But don't worry, it's been a busy time. Yes, considering my family and I have some understanding of exorcism and demons, but I'm ashamed to say I never anticipated the connection between the great-grandfather and the problem between the boundary of life and death. If I had more knowledge, or noticed something earlier, maybe you and Hu Tao wouldn't have needed to take those risks. I should attend an advanced cultivation session soon. Need a mentor, but who? Oy. Everywhere and nowhere at the same time, damn. I see you on that mountainside. Oy. Ishnai, perfect timing. I was just about to look for you. This envelope is for you. Thank you. Wow, your penmanship is beautiful. Much better than mine. In real life? No. Every lantern rite, the Feiyun Commission, Hermes Guild sends gift envelopes to our business partners. Great Grandpa always writes them by hand as a sign of respect. His calligraphy is a sight to behold, so sharp and elegant. In the eyes of our business partners, his envelopes are more valuable than any gift. He even framed them and put them on display. I suppose in this case, the pen might be even mightier than gold. How's he feeling? Any better? Much better, thanks to you. He has enough energy to scold me for my lack of penmanship, that's for sure. He also said I should follow your example and strive to become a young hero like you. Eventually, my brother came over and distracted him so I could slip away. Otherwise, he might have nagged me until the end of time. You're already a young hero. I appreciate that, but there's no need to be so polite. It's too old-fashioned for my taste. I'll give you my gift envelope in a few days. I just need to wrap it up a few things at home. We grab a meal, with Zhang Li to Zhang Ling. Be in touch soon. Once I finish a gift, I'll find you. You know I'm gonna leave these two for last. It's nice that Charlotte's here. Phew, after some fresh air, I feel a lot more awake. This envelope is for you. Thank you. I'm actually in the middle of making one for you. But as soon as I sat down, work started to pile up, and in the end, I only got a few words down. It's the thought that counts. Well, you deserve something substantial, too. I'll finish it soon. No matter what, the boundary has been resolved, and Sugar Mama has managed to cover it up in the name of a ritual, so we don't have to worry about mass panic. We still made quite a commotion that night, enough for some nearby hunters and mountain dwellers to take notice. If anyone caught a glimpse of the fetter or the array starting to spread senseless rumors, we could be in trouble. Look at me talking about all this during the holiday season. You must be tired. Here, have some dim sum. It's fresh from the kiosk. I have things I need to discuss with Ganyu soon, but soon I'm done with the envelope. I'll make sure I get it to you. How many files do I need to review? I should do a recount. It's over there. I'm gonna real quickly. There's a... Here? Yeah. Mm-mm.
Sounds good to me. Wind knows me.
Is that gonna go off?
Time to go.
Thank goodness Leeway is still safe and sound. Ganyu! It's lovely. Thank you, Ishnai. It's all thanks to you that we managed to get through this crisis. It was a group effort. In any case, I'm glad everyone's safe. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? Any tiredness or pain? I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm glad. When both of us heard the director who had carried you to Boo Boo Pharmacy and that you were unconscious, we rushed over immediately. Thankfully, Baiju reassured us that it was just exhaustion. It was a huge relief. Still, you should be careful. If you feel unwell over the next few days, come find me, and I'll take you to see Cloud Retainer. She may not know of her skills in medicine, but Adepti are knowledgeable and resourceful in all kinds of fields. I'm sure she can help. No, sweetie. Feeling well over... Yep. Take a look at you. Yeah. Since I'm near the Boo Boo Pharmacy, I wonder if... that'd be quick to find. Yep.
This medicine is all set. I'll have Herbalist Gui deliver it in a bit.
Baiju, the gift envelopes for you.
Oh, that's very considerate, thank you. How have you been feeling the past few days?
Oh, good, thanks to your miraculous
There was
skills.
nothing miraculous about it. Simple medical treatment, nothing more. Your constitution is strong. You were covered in fetter, but your cardiovascular system remained unaffected.
Cool.
The real miracle is the fact that you walked away from the array with no lasting damage.
Did you use Shang-Chi's secret art again?
Don't worry. It's just exhaustion. I stayed up all night writing prescriptions.
Sweetie. Which is exactly why you need to take a break. Relax or your body will pay the price.
There's no need to worry. I know what I'm doing.
Doubt.
Come find me if you begin to feel unwell. I can provide you with some restorative medicine. Never forget, even minor symptoms can be important warning signs.
How about taking your own advice, staying up all night? You need some restorative medicine of your own.
It's all right, Chung Sheng. I know what I'm doing.
Doubt!
Please, show me your prescription.
Guessing Pirate Mommy will be on her near the docks. Worst is over now. I can relax. Gift envelope. Thank you, just as expected. It's exquisite. The Feta problem could have had grave consequences, but thanks to you and Director Who, we were able to resolve it without issue. Allow me to thank you again on behalf of all of Leeway Harbor. Many in this world would claim to be heroic, but it takes a true hero to step forward in a time of crisis. Can we stop with the platitudes? Leeway Harbor is truly fortunate to have received the help of so many heroes. Anyways, I won't force you to listen to my compliments and you thank you! I want you to actually enjoy the festivities. That includes the food too. Crisis is over, so take it easy and make the most of the festival. Now to deal with the aftermath. Alright, Pirate Mama! Pirate Mama! Yep, she is on one of the docks. Who'da thunk? Oh, and there's... Let's go say hi to Candace, too. Happy Lantern Rite, Ishnai. I heard about how you helped Dia with the gift envelope. It was beautiful, thank you. Everything settled back at the village, I'm thinking? Yes, all thanks to Dia and the others. I can rest a little easier knowing the village is still protected while I'm gone. Take this time to get to good rest. I will. Dia wants to visit the village in a few days. She said the scenery is beautiful, and the village is known for their tea. It's a perfect gift for people back home. Oh, good, because they have these specials that end up, you know, tricking a new Valette into buying more than he should. And, Cloud Retainer. I was planning to follow the tradition here and make a few gift envelopes for them, but Dia packed her schedule to the brim. With all the running around, I'm not sure I'll have the time. Yeah, that is rest, isn't it? I need a vacation from this vacation. Dia told me you're good at making gift envelopes. Could you show me how to make one? Green. Come on. Can I not rotate? Yeah, there we go. Well, you tend to have it around in a lot of places, so I would figure you'd like it. Hmm. So that's how it's done. This gift envelope is wonderful, Ishnai. Thank you. Now I just need to make a few more to go give alongside the souvenirs I bought. I'm sure people back home will love them. But this one, I'm keeping just for me. Aww.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets.
Phew, it's almost time to head back to the ship. Hello! Pirate Mama! Pirate Mommy! Step on me, please! Huh, not too shabby. I like the style. A nice penmanship. Looks like your skill with the pen is just as good as your skill with the blade, Ishnai. I'm just glad everyone is safe. With your help, that's practically a guarantee. I'm not the only one impressed by your feats. My crew is dying to have a drink with you. My tolerance isn't that high, I fear. Don't worry. I've already got them off your back. You're fierce on the battlefield, but when it comes to alcohol, my crew will drink you under the table. Oh, I'm allowed to drink in this game again? Finally? So you should join us for a meal when you're free. I'll host. In the meantime, I gotta get back to the ship. I just received payment from them, and it's time to divide it among my crew. Once I do that, I'll start prepping our feast. I'll be in touch. No backing out, you hear? Okay. Dear Ishnai, I've been meaning to write you a gift envelope for ages now, and so bogged down with official matters that I've only just gotten around to it. I mean, you already said this to us. Let me understand. Writing well wishes and auspicious blessings has never been my forte, nor is it my intention to engage in polite, dry as dust exchanges with you. So here it goes. I wish you steadfast courage in the year ahead, and no matter what obstacles come your way, you'll overcome them and achieve great things. P.S. If you ever run into trouble and require a helping hand, please do not hesitate to ask. Of course. Wow, just literally nearby. I have got inspiration, little one, from, little one, she's probably still taller than me, about, fireworks from watching those butterflies. Ha ha ha, Yomi. This lantern is so pretty. Yo, Mia, yo, Mia. Wow, so this is a gift envelope, so pretty. Thank you. It's quite straight into my collection. Seeing you here getting this gift, guess it was worth the trip after all. Huh? Was this not a good time, enough time for you? Oh, no, 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 it's not that. The food is delicious and there's so many fun things to do. It's just... I heard that during the previous lantern rites, there were huge fireworks shows or a ton of Zhao lanterns. But not this time. Though, I thought that huge tree-like lantern might shoot out fireworks at any moment. Still, Lady Sugar Mama's ritual was super impressive, and the lights were beautiful. The next festival's in Inazuma. I'm gonna put on a giant light show, too. I'll let you know ahead of time to save you the best seats in the house, so don't miss out. Oh, I forgot to do the second talk. Just so pretty how they're made. Quite sure there's a few people who will tell you. What am I doing? I have to wait. Oh no. Since I'm next to it.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
night! I didn't expect to run into you here. Are you making gift envelopes? Yes, I finally got the chance to come here on vacation. And I wanted to bring a few gifts back for the Knights of Favonius. I heard that during Lantern Rite, locals like to include one of these envelopes with our gifts. So I wanted to follow their lead and make a few gift envelopes of my own. But they're not looking too good. I want my gift envelopes to be beautiful. Can you show me how on our night? Of course, leave it to me. Lunar cloud motifs. Okay. Hmm. So that's how it works. Well, is there anything you can't do? A lot of things, if you should have seen me playing the mini games earlier in Final Fantasy VII. Thank you for teaching me. I'll treasure this envelope, gift envelope. Be sure to stop by next Windbloom Festival, okay? When that day comes, I'll make you a gift envelope just as beautiful as this one.
I know what present I want from Dad.
Just gonna go ahead and just keep... finish this up here.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Chev! Hello, Ishnai. Happy your lantern right. Are you here for a case? I'm being forced to take a vacation. Forced to take a vacation? The Maison Garden stipulates that all employees are required to use their vacation time by the end of the year. End of the year calculations came through. And the patrol found out I hadn't taken a single day off, so, is it like that for everyone? No, our officers operate on a rotating schedule. But as the captain of the squad, I'm always on duty. So, I also deal with a lot of emergency cases, so over time I just forgot to take vacation. I was fine going without any time off this year, but my officers wouldn't hear of it. They started shouting about how rules are meant to be followed and a captain needs to lead by example. Basically, they wouldn't take no for an answer. One of the who works with us mentioned how Leeway has a top vacation destination during Lantern Rite Festival. He pulled out a boat ticket right then and there and said, "So, here I am." I have to hand it to him. Leeway is a sight to behold this time of year. I just came back from the village, actually. I really love the dim sum with tea. Also bought some to share with the special patrol. I was planning to follow local customs and make a few gift envelopes as well. It's just, I'm not very good at this kind of thing. No matter what I do, it always ends up looking weird. Well, I mean, once you understand the basics of art, sometimes that can actually help with trying to, like, rules, the golden ratio kind of rule. That kind of stuff. Alright, got some suggestions. Blue pattern. Well, since you find these, and of course she's eating snacks. That is adorable, but won't exactly work with that. And I can't move other things around. I feel like I'll have to be very creative on how I'm gonna put this. I really hate this. I wish I could get rid of that. No, not let me. It won't let me rotate. Okay, that's kind of annoying, actually. Aye. Wow, this turned out great. You deserve something in return. Here, take some of this dim sum as thanks for your help. Receiving this envelope from you really makes this trip worthwhile. So, I've been away for some time now. I wonder if my officers are keeping up with their training. I guess it's time to start planning a fitness test. I mean, that sounds like a torture thing. Okay. How can I torture my poor officers? Yeah, I just got back from vacation. No, I'm testing you.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets.
Let's make gift envelopes together.
You've been put in a commission.
Of course! We only get to celebrate Lantern Rite once a year. We can't miss out on the festivities.
Oh yeah, that's what we've been...
Come on! Paimon's got all kinds of design ideas. You're gonna love it.
I love anything you make, Paimon.
Right back at you, Traveler. Alright, enough talk. Let's get crafting.
Didn't I already design myself one? Stars in the design. Sure. Can you promise me you'll give me Prima gems? Hey, Apocalypse, how are you? I don't like that very much. How you doing? Ouch, that sucks.
Beautiful!
And it's only Tuesday.
Exactly what Paimon likes.
What about the one you made?
Oh, here you go. Paimon worked super hard. It's gotta be the prettiest envelope in the whole festival.
To Ishnai, the best companion in all of Tavat. This past year, we traveled far and wide and helped so many people see tons of weird and wonderful things. And on top of that, faced countless challenges. You did an amazing job. So is Paimon, huh? Next year, there'll be even more exciting places to explore and even more delicious food for us to gorge on. So, dear Ishnai, Paimon's bestest, better than the bestest companion. Happy Lantern Rite. Damn. I am sorry for your loss. Okay, same thing. I am sorry for your loss. She is right up there.
Keep up.
So are they paying you overtime or no? Or is it just feeling like it's the longest? When it is not. No, she's all the way up there. Damn. Kinky? Did you make sure to make the, you know, bow chicka wow wow sound?
Keep up.
Weird. Why can't I find any clues? Charlotte, this gift envelope is for... Oh, that sucks. Ouch. Oh, great leeway. Perfect timing. Come on. I have so much to ask you. Don't worry, completely off the record. I'm just here to give you a gift envelope. Oh, thank you for this. It's beautiful. Now on to the real business at hand. You know about the ritual the Lady Sugar Mama conducted, right? Asked around and everyone says it's one of those land's traditional ceremonies. But I also heard it hadn't been performed in a long while. Not to mention this ritual is starting. I saw a flock of birds scattered in the mountains near the harbor. And this strange light coming from the forest. Did you walk over there? It's all thanks to my camera. I borrowed an ultra telephoto lens not too long ago. Definitely came in handy just now. Oh, ouch. So, yeah, food is important. Damn. Fortunately, the super darks, the photos are too blurry to make out anything. So I was hoping you could fill me in, Ishnai. Is there anything you could tell me? Doesn't have to be right now. You can write me a letter if you remember something. Here, take this. Think of it as an advance. I'll treat you to a meal back in Fontaine, too. How does that sound? Let's do Zhongli first. Mainly because I think that he's in this general area anyways. No, he is not. I was thinking that he'd be, like, over by the tea. That tea house thing, but no, he's over here. What fine tea. Zhongli, this gift envelope is for you. Thank you. You're here at the perfect time. Director Ho has brought me a pack of premium aged iron vermilion. It's just finished steeping. Thank you for the hint earlier. Your thanks are unnecessary. It was your sharpness of mind that put it to good use. Many deserved thanks on this occasion. Director Howe for his steadfastness, the Ministry of Civil Affairs for their leadership, and as a consultant, all I did was help Director Hu prepare a few gifts envelopes and fortune cookies. Not to mention, we have you to thank for the Director Hu's safe return. So if there's anyone to offer thanks, that person should be me. How did you make this about me? The tea is ready, Isai. Please have a first cup and indulge me with stories of your recent endeavors. Care for some tea? I'm quite curious about your recent endeavors. I hope Shaw wasn't too mad at me trying to trick him. I don't want... You're here. Shao, this gifted envelope is for you. One second. So I get all these if... Yeah. Anyways, one second. Since it's you, and I'm not gonna make this fucking obvious or anything. I mean, it already has a rose on there. Where's the smaller things? I love being blind. Goes along with anything else. Not making anything obvious right now, is it? Anyways. Thank you. Your breath is steady, your footsteps are light. It looks like you've made a full recovery. Still, your actions were too reckless. You should reflect on your lack of regard for your safety. Well, it was an emergency. I wasn't there in the moment. And through the witness sigil, I was able to sense your actions. But through this... I could tell you entered the array and took on the force of the blast on behalf of the young girl from the Wangsheng funeral parlor. Got there just fine. In any case, I'm glad you were unharmed. Now I can put my worries to rest. Monsters driven mad by Vtuber could still attack. I should patrol this area. If you run into trouble, I'll call your name. Alright, take care. Oh, he's adorable! If anything happens, remember to call my name. Of course. Anyways. Anyways. I really don't want to. We're ending the stream here. Since that's all for that, I need to go ahead and grab baskets. We're gonna go annoy Haru if he's still streaming.
Howdy. Please, get straight on in. This could be
I don't have time for the... Always too busy to push down non-important stuff and just... Oh, I'm sorry, Haru! Should have stayed longer. I'm sorry.
Howdy. Please, just straight on in.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Alright, I'm gonna be a lazy ass again and not rate anybody then. Alright, y'all, this is just Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night. Whatever it is, wherever it is you currently are. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. Alright. Bye-bye.